My sisters and brothers, I greet you all with the love and peace of the Lord. I invite you to meditate together with me on the holy word of God of 33rd Sunday, 15th November 2020. The focus of our reflection, the value of life is not in quantity but in quality. It means to be sober and productive. The Word of God once again reminds us today of our vocation, of our mission and destiny. In his first letter to the Thessalonians, in the second reading, Paul reminds us that we are citizens of the light and the day. We do not belong to night and darkness. We are not in darkness. Therefore, we must not sleep as others do, but be always alert and sober. In the first reading from Proverbs, we have the figure of a good wife. She is a woman of character. She is more precious than any jewel. Her husband can completely trust her. She will be of great benefit to him. She brings him only good and evil, not evil, all the days of her life. Like her, we too must be persons of character, of benefit to others. We must bring others only good and not evil all the days of our life. The same theme of being sober, diligent, and productive is emphasized in the gospel through the parable of talents. The parable of talents is a call for abundant productivity and fruitfulness. The matter is not the number or the degree of the talents, but the use and growth of them. Let one not bother needlessly about the issue of difference or discrimination in the number of distributed talents. We are not here to analyze and argue over God's ways. It is a fact that there is diversity and distinction, but these need not be taken as adversity and discrimination on the part of God. The difference of the talents and gifts is not a denial or deprivation. It is better to discover one's own talents, value and appreciate them, work on them, and enhance them. Let one not feel dispirited over what one does not have, or feel jealous about what others have in useless comparison and competition. This can create a hurting sense of discrimination. Further, such a hurting sense of discrimination can arise when we are too much caught up with the secondary level of talents. These are more external and are rather skills and competencies that are acquired and developed. They are the talents like singing, dancing, music, painting, art, the ability to be eloquent, to be fluent, to manage, to organize, to be sociable, intelligence, knowledge, etc. But we should rather focus on the primary level of talents and gifts, where there is no discrimination. They are given to all. They are the talents and gifts to love, to give, to be gentle, to comfort, to encourage, to appreciate, to be kind, etc. These are not to be laid waste, but to be used extensively. The more we grow them, the more we will be blessed by God. Besides, when one focuses only on the secondary talents, two possibilities are there. If one has many talents, one can easily become self oriented, self complacent, and puffed up. Or, on the other hand, if one has only little, then one can become disappointed or jealous. Both the sides are not good. This is what we see in the case of many. This is the biggest fault of the third servant in the gospel, in the parable of the talents. He laid waste the one talent that was given to him. He did not make use of it like the other two. He did not bring out more benefit from it. He was just satisfied with the least minimum, that is, just giving back to the master what he had received from him. He failed thus in two essential aspects of a worthwhile life. They are productivity and beneficialness. Very many times, many are like the last servant. They are indifferent and lethargic. They lack the vigor and enthusiasm of life. They do not discover their talents. They do not appreciate their gifts and blessings. They do not enhance them or deepen and strengthen them. They do not use them for the good of others. They become so irresponsible, unproductive, and useless. Where are we? And now the direction and the directive for our life. Life is gifted not to while away, but to live it worthwhile. A life that is not responsible and hardworking will fail to be productive and beneficial.